is this the Trump pump? Is this what's happening? Is this the last hooray? Because a lot of journalists now are going to write about it. They're going like, oh yeah, Bitcoin, it's going to crash now. I'm like, I don't know. So there is a lot of expectations though on the Trump administration regarding Bitcoin, right? Even Michael Saylor had a meeting with him, and is it going to be a treasury asset? Is Bitcoin is going to be a treasury asset? I don't know. Well, at the moment, yesterday I put out a video that Uncle Sam is selling Bitcoin. They have 70,000 Bitcoin worth 6.5 billion, which they got from the Silk Road bad characters, let's say. And hopefully the Biden administration did not sell those, because it seems like they sold it because the pressure is off. And this is what exactly happened, by the way, when Germany had 50,000 Bitcoin and they sold it right about 55,000. And when they were all done selling, what happened to Bitcoin? It took the next leg up, right? And to the 100,000 level. And now we've been going sideways for about a month and a half, between 90 and 103, 105. I hope the Biden administration did not sell the Bitcoin, because I think they should keep that Bitcoin and they should add to it. Okay. And is this the Trump pump though? Is once he's in office, because a lot of expectations, by the way, that the first day he's going to issue an executive order. First of all, this is the most positive crypto government that could be. There's no question about that. But does that mean action is going to speak louder than words? Does that mean they're going to create this treasury asset? I mean, I don't know. But I think this is the Trump pump of Bitcoin going into the inauguration, because after the inauguration, everything will settle down. Everything will go, okay, now we got to act. We got to do some stuff. What if the expectations are so high that the first day he's in office, there is no executive order to create a Bitcoin treasury asset? I don't know what will happen to Bitcoin. It's going to go to 90,000. Great. Is it going to go to 50,000? I don't know. That's why I do not trade Bitcoin. I do not recommend trading Bitcoin. You can trade anything else you want. You can trade MicroStrategy. You can MSTU, MSTZ, MSTX. Or IBIT, BITX. I mean, the symbols are endless, right? Just don't trade Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin. If you leave it on Coinbase, I'm sure it's okay. But what I do is I buy it. If it gets to a certain amount, I'll take it out, put it in my cold wallet. That's it. That's all you do with Bitcoin. You do not buy it. I just bought something or sold something, it sounds like in the background, but I will be going to that. So, yeah. Are we getting the Trump pump? I don't know, I created this little slide for you all for 30 seconds. Trump's plan for a strategic Bitcoin reserve could trigger a crypto arms race and reshape the global economic order. I think if US does it, every other country on the globe is going to jump on the bandwagon. We do know 2 countries are already doing it publicly. One is El Salvador, doing great with their Bitcoin. In fact, they keep buying Bitcoin. And the other one that's benefiting the most, its people the most, is Bhutan, a country of 800,000 people in Asia. They have bought more Bitcoin than El Salvador, actually. Go check this out. It's a fascinating story. And if US does it, you don't think Saudis are going to do it? You don't think the Germans are going to do it? You don't think, well, Chinese are not going to do it, but you don't think Russians are going to do it? Absolutely. And Bitcoin, the targets on Bitcoin are ridiculous, right? 10 million, 5 million, 1 million, whatever it is. That's how we're going to get there, because it's a finite asset. We can't make more of this thing, right? We can't make more of it. So if US government gets behind this, every other government, small, large, medium, is going to do it. In fact, if they can figure out how to print and buy Bitcoin, which most countries cannot print like we do, free-nilly. So we'll see. This is going to be a fascinating time. I'm glad I'm alive. I'm glad I'm living at these times that all these, all these things can be taught to an old dog like me.